Olympics and Super Bowl 60 from Santa Clara. Third quarter underway. Celtics erased a 14-point first quarter deficit. They have a 6-point lead at the break. And the miss begins for New York. Jaylen Brown, the hot man from that second quarter, tries to keep it going and gets the immediate whistle for the foul.
I don't know anymore. I just don't know.
You talked about the same thing. I don't get it. So do you say that with the intention that it gets out there and it's on the mind of the officials?
Absolutely. You know, a lot of times you got to plant things out there in the media and on social media just to get some calls.
Mikal Bridges works with Hart and Brunson. Karl Anthony Towns, who had 9 quick points at the start of that second quarter, and then things fell apart for the Knicks. And McBride, the shot by Brunson off. Pritchard goes up to get the rebound for Boston. Walsh and White, Brown and Queta. Queta rolling to the basket. He wanted Brown to throw it to him. Brown said, let me just make sure I came out of the locker room as hot as I went in.
And on that first pump fake, when Karl Anthony Towns didn't bite or even looked like he was going to contest it, just rise up.
Hart is free with open shots not going in for the Knicks. It's going to be Brown. Quick inbounds, quick trigger from Bridges for 3. Mikal Bridges playing game number 576 in a row, the longest active streak in the NBA. Hart, nice job working around Queta to pick up Brown. Made that a tougher shot. And here comes Deuce McBride for New York. Hart, full flight inside for 2 for Josh Hart.
I am just so impressed, and I love how the Knicks play fast. You turn the ball over or take a quick or bad shot, it is off to the races for New York.
Towns wanted to travel on Queta. Pritchard comes to get it. Snaking through. Knicks are everywhere in his way. 3 for White is off, rebounded by Bridges. You brought up that point. We started talking about it earlier with the Knicks. What have you seen these first 20 games as Towns joins the play and missed the 3? Pritchard back the other way for Boston. He'll pull and connect. What are you seeing about the way the Knicks are playing under Brown compared to Tibbs last year?
Well, number one, we talked about the pace. They play much faster. This is the team that didn't rely. Oh, that could have been a walk.
It is.
Sure, it was a walk there on Cat. I'm so confused with the gather. Somewhere, Giannis is like, that's not a travel either.
Pritchard keeping Brunson on his hip, then Rhythm for 2.
He started the game 0 for 4 now. Pritchard starting to heat up here in double figures.
There's somebody bleeding.
He takes bad shots, but man, when he is clicking and going, this Knicks team, along with that guy, number 11, Jaylen Brunson, as good as a 1-2 punch in the game.
I agree. Walsh the foul. Who Brown had great things to say about his defensive presence as part of this Knicks team. Shamit out with a right shoulder injury for a couple of weeks. Brunson. Rebound, Towns. Walsh going up to send it back. Back down Brown. Working on Bridges. Pritchard. That threat of the 3 gets him in for a 2. Didn't make a tough one. Towns the outlet. There's the Knicks on the push. And Bridges is basket bound for 2.
The more I think about how impressive that 576 game streak is, think about all the times he drives, going in for layups, blocking shots, covering guys on the perimeter, and he's never like rolled an ankle or anything that could have cost him time. I mean, that is so impressive for a wing player.
White from deep, count it. Let's see. No, it's going to go the other way.
Wow.
Oh, it's going to go the other.
Charles Oakley
Charles Oakley?
I love me some Charles Oakley. All the dirty work all those elbows he used to give me to my grill.
Brunson, sweet hoop for 2. That's why I can't believe that. Oak?
I love Oakley because he brought it every single night. Hurt. You talk about guys that can play through pain and an enforcer, a true enforcer.
Keita turned away, clock at 6. I like you even more for the fact that Oak elbowed you, beat you up. That's your favorite. Keita flies in.
I respect the guys that do all the hard work and dirty work. That's why I love my Davis boys, Antonio and Dale. I love them.
Hard the screen. Brunson, Keita, nice job to stay in front of him. Clock at 7. Brunson will pull. Has not had the touch since the start of the game. Knicks came out smoking hot. He's been troubled since. Bridges working inside for 2. Timeout, Boston. Joe Mazzulla early, way before the season started, just to get the mindset of being a starter just right. And Keita has come through and stepped up in his game. Inside again, Jaylen Brown. Having some kind of night.
Up to 29 now for Brown. Look who's back on the floor. The Rook.
Hugo Gonzalez, 28 for the Celtics. McBride off the curl, knocks down 3. And Anthony Simons looking over at the Boston defense. He didn't go over on that one. And he gave some room for the 3. Corner free for Minot. He had that look earlier on, didn't knock it down a couple of times, but Josh Minot comes back and hits the 3-pointer. Back up to 9. Brunson sizing, Hart screening, Minot switching. Brunson, strong take, good pitch by Hart. Deuce short on the 3. Brown. Nice touch. 31.
You take away that first quarter by Jaylen Brown. He was a -10. And since then, everything has been golden here for JB.
He's plus 21 since then. Knicks just cannot find this offensive rhythm. Shots not going. McBride, mid-range, no. Tapped away. Boston's just like a hair quicker to everything right now.
Whereas they were a hair slower in that first quarter.
Little screen. Brown missed the 3. Hart the rebound. Had Bridges streaking. Brunson on the move. Bridges finds the line. Knocks it down.
There's been Bridges' offense here in the third quarter with Brunson and offense coming alive here.
10-point quarter for Bridges. He's up to 15, right around his game average of 16. Here in the first 19 games of the Knicks. This their 20th. White connects. Reggie, they were so bad early on from 3. And this is a Boston team that must hit those 3-pointers to have a chance. And they are doing it in the last 2 quarters. Bridges feeling it.
Bridges for 3.
Again now, remember in games 1 and 2 in the playoffs here in the semifinals, it was Bridges who was the hero.
White trying to answer Bridges, chase down Minot. Brown. Hart closed out on him. Defense comes. Brown, give you a little Dirk Nowitzki. Off one leg.